Okay, I've got another example here. So if I take my top two equations, well, first of all, if I look at all three of my variables, which ones look like it would be the easiest to get rid of? I'm looking for the smallest coefficients or coefficients that have something in common easily. And if you're looking here, I would say the y's are going to be the ones I'm going to eliminate to start with, because all of my y has a coefficient of either 1 or -1. So if I take first two equations, my y already has an opposite coefficient, so I'm just going to rewrite those equations. And do my elimination. X plus 3x would be 4x. My y's cancel. 5 plus 2, 7z equals 10. Now we'll take our second two equations. My y there also has opposite coefficients, so we're just going to rewrite those. And do elimination. 5x, my y's cancel. 5 minus 2, 3z equals 1. Now comparing these two, you have the option to either do substitution or elimination. If I'm looking at these two, we can do elimination. To do elimination, it's not going to really matter if I do x or z first, because either way I'm going to have to multiply both equations by something. So I'm going to get rid of my x, so we'll multiply this first equation by 5 and the second equation by -4, and that's going to get me opposite coefficients. So going ahead and doing that, I would have (20x) plus 35z equals 50, and -20x minus 12z equals -4. Doing my elimination, 35 minus 12 is 32z. Oh, sorry, 23z. 50 minus 4 is 46. Dividing by 23, z equals 2. Now I'm going to take this guy and plug it in for one of these two equations. So to plug it into one of these equations, let's plug it in here. I have 5x plus 3 times 2 equals 1. 3 times 2 is 6. Now I'm just solving for x. X equals -1. So now I'll take both of these pieces of information and plug it into one of my equations up top. Let's see, I will plug it into, let's do the first equation. That looks like it has the smallest coefficient. So instead of x, I'm going to go with -1 minus y plus 2 times 2 for z equals 2. -1 minus y plus 4 equals 2. -1 plus 4 would be 3, so -y plus 3 equals 2. Minus 3, -y equals 2 minus 3 is -1. Dividing by -1, y equals 1. Now that I have all three parts, I'm going to write it as a point. So my solution would be -1, 1, 2. There's my solution to the system.